Hey TK, how's everybody doing today? I miss you guys. Let's do calendar. Can you remember the name of this month? It's just the letter A. April. April. Yesterday was Tuesday, April 28th. What comes after 28? 29. 29. A 2 and a 9. Good. All right. Let's do some tricky counting. We're going to count and you're going to cross your arms and tap the opposite shoulder. Tricky practice. Okay, you guys keep going and I'm going to point to the numbers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You guys still tapping? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Good counting. Today is Wednesday, April 29th. Okay. Let's do a message of the day today. We are going to read a silly book. Period at the end of my sentence. How do we spell we? We. W-E. We are A-R-E going going to you guys know how to spell to T O. We are going to read read R. Read. What's the ending sound? D. Read. D. 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 In the tummy. D. Read a silly. What do you hear? Silly. S. I. L. L. Y. Silly. Book. B. Brick wall. B. Brick wall. B. Book. Okay, read it with me, readers. We are going to read a silly book. Period at the end of my sentence. It's a pretty silly one. And remember to look for the hidden beach in this silly book. It's called Tacky the Penguin. What do you notice about Tacky from the illustration? What's that penguin wearing? Tacky the Penguin by Helen Lester, illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. These are good illustrations in this book. Look closely at the illustrations. Make you laugh. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice, icy land he shared with his companions. What does companions mean? What is a companion? He shares the land with his companions. Let's keep reading and see if we can figure it out. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. So those are his companions. Does that help you understand what companions mean? What is a companion? A friend, someone you spend time with. So Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Does he look the same as them, or is he different? He looks a little different. Different people make for good stories. Or people or birds who are different make for good companions too. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. There they are greeting each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Whoops. What did he just do to his companion? He has a different way of greeting them. You guys know what greet means? What's a greeting? It looks like they're saying waving and shaking hands like we used to do at meeting time. That's a greeting. But Tacky greets him with a slap on his back. I think his companion's about to slide into the water. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a nice little pattern, don't they? Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. He's not the same as them, is he? He has his own way of marching. His companions were graceful divers. Look at them gracefully diving into the water. Oh, look at this guy. Look at Tacky. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. You guys ever done cannonballs into the water? Made a big splash. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like How many toes does a fish have? Tacky was an odd bird. Look at his instrument. Somebody know what instrument that is? One day the penguins heard thump, thump, thump. The thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could mean only one thing. Hunters had come. What does it mean to hear hunters if you're a bird? How do you think the penguins are feeling? They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growling voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march 'em with the switch, and we'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." That's scary. It's not a very kind plan. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. What do you think is going to happen? There's hunters coming. Goodly, Neatly, Lovely, and Perfect are hiding. What's Tacky doing? What do you think is going to happen, you guys? What is Tacky doing? Tacky stood alone. There he is, right in front of the hunters. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march 'em with the switch, and we'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." He's just standing there staring at them. That reminds me of another story we read this week. There was another story where there was kind of big, intimidating things and a smaller thing, and the smaller thing stood up to them and looked him in the eyes. Do you remember that book? What book was that from? Where the Wild Things Are. This reminds me of when Max stared at all the wild things. Like Tacky staring at the hunters. That's very similar. I wonder what's going to happen this time. What's happening? happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. He doesn't seem too scared of them, does he? They growled. "We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening." "Penguins?" said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. What does it mean to be puzzled? How do they look? Are they confused? Is puzzled another way to say confused? They look kind of confused to me. Because Tacky's not acting like a normal penguin, so they're confused. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked. And then he did a splashy cannonball, and the hunters looked wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." Look at the hunters are covering their ears. The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and their traps and their rocks and their locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. Tacky saved them, didn't he? Goodly, lovely Angel Neatly and Perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. Everybody's different. We all have our odd things. The things that made Tacky different saved the day, didn't they? He saved all the penguins. Hooray! The end. Look at how different he is. Hey, did you find the secret beach? Did you find the secret beach in Alexandria yesterday? Did you find it on the Wild Things on Monday? Good job. I know you did, because I know you guys pay really close attention when you read and you look at the illustrations, because that's what good readers do, right? All right. I miss you guys. I will see you tomorrow, or you'll see me tomorrow. I wish I could see you tomorrow. Bye.